Corey, you started your career at home in Boissevain, played for the local team. Then in 93, 94, 95, you were chosen as a member of Manitoba's youth team. Did you find that a big step up from playing with the local teams to getting your teeth into some, should I say, higher level baseball?
Yeah, I thought it was a big step up. I'd played, leading up to being 16 years old on a few other all-star teams or regional teams, and maybe even being picked up on a team. But playing on the youth team, obviously being selected, 21 guys off of out of the whole province as compared to a region, I thought it was a really big step up. And what I really, I guess, liked about it is you had to perform at the highest level you could all the time, not no nights off, and you were always trying to perform to be better, all the time.
And it was, I would think, a bit of a good prep for what happened next. 17 years old, you move up to the Boissevain Centennials in the Southwest League. How tough was that playing with and against men?
Yeah, that was a huge step. Obviously, at the time, I thought it was, I was just excited and, being very energetic to go do it. And just thought it was a great privilege. But then once the game started, taking that huge jump, playing with, for lack of a better term, from boys to men, it was huge. Balls got on you quicker. You had to make quicker decisions. So I thought it was really good, and I think that obviously helped me playing with men. Helped me playing back down with my own age group of kids.
You with the Centennials in Boissevain, you've got some amazing stats here, and I'll just put a few of them on the record if you don't mind. Lifetime batting average of .388, 14 times Southwest Baseball League All-Star, and this is the one that just blew me away. 28 seasons from 1990 to 2017. In 27 of them, you played in one of, if not more of, the Provincials, Western Canadian Championships, or a Canadian National Championship. You've got to be pretty proud of a record like that.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, I love baseball and I love competing at a high level, and I guess fortunate enough to play on teams who were very good. And if it wasn't the team that I played on, obviously someone thought I was good enough to be picked up to move on to do something else. So I thought, that was something that always happened at the end of the summer, that you always went to play at a provincials and then to continue on maybe at Westerns or Nationals. And I would say not got used to it, but expected that to happen.
You obviously had a pretty rapid growth in your baseball from a young age right on through. Who are some of the important people that helped you along the way? They're managers, older players, whatever. Yeah,
I would think obviously, as a young player, there were some parents or fathers in town who coached me and just gave an opportunity for us to play in town. And then, as you mentioned, the Centennials, and Ken Pringle and coached the Centennials and came up and gave me an opportunity to play there. The late Neil Andrews gave me an opportunity and selected me at that Manitoba youth team. Gord Letahowski along the way with the youth team. I then moved to Neepawa, and Garth White managed the Neepawa Farmers and gave me an opportunity. I played many years there. So those people, coaches and others, I would love to have a chronological order of all the people who played with me that were older than me and somewhat of a mentor or helping along the way role. I would love to have a list of those, but far too many to bring. But those few selected managers is some that I like to thank a lot.
Being aware of that, as you obviously are, I'm assuming it helps you now as a manager, that you are as a baseball manager, in your efforts to give back and to lead others.
That's huge. I actually coach the high school baseball team now, and again manage the senior Centennials, and there's so many things that I need to give back to the game of baseball that I was given. Some of the things that I like to preach to my players are being a good teammate and being a good person. The rest will take care of itself. The skill, your abilities, those are under their own control, but things that you can work at that people sometimes forget is being a good teammate and being a good person on the baseball diamond. and everything else will take care of itself.
They call those, I think, in certain circles, they call those the soft skills, right? There's so much attention that's paid to the other skills, the technical skills, your ability to hit, run, throw the ball, pitch, whatever. How important are the soft skills in the success of a player and success of a team?
I think the soft skills are more of a foundation or a background, if you will. I have seen a lot of players and played with a lot of players that have had a tremendous amount of skill, but lack those, as you call them, soft skills. So I find that when I find a player or find someone who has the soft skills and those tangible skills, and then when they put together, that's where you'll find a complete player of an all-star or, most valuable player caliber.
You see a lot of young players come in to your teams. What do you tell them? Like, are there certain things that you make sure you advise them to do and say, this is the way, kind of thing?
I wouldn't say that this is the direction or what to do. As I said, there isn't a perfect straight line to get there. But respecting the game, respecting your teammates, and understanding that there is more to just, again, as you mentioned, the hitting, the throwing, the catching. You need to be a good person and be a good teammate, and it allows your skills to take over. It allows you to learn more, allows you to become better if you can understand what it's like to be part of a team.
Obviously, your respect for the game is being returned to you in your election to the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Thank you.